Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I am going to show you how to install a front lip or a front bumper splitter on any car out there. So today I'm working on this BMW 5 Series F10 from the year 2014 and I'll have to install this front splitter underneath the front bumper, and for me to do this job properly I will have to remove the front bumper completely out of the car. And to do this, what you'll have to do is to remove all the plastic pieces from inside the engine compartment. And for example, the first plastic piece is this one from right here, from the left side, and it's holding in with some plastic clips. You'll have to remove all of these plastic clips, and after that you'll be able to push it out and completely remove it from the car. And as you can see, you'll have a lot of plastic clips. I think you'll have 15 of them on each side. After that, you'll have some screws right here in the middle of the front bumper. And as you can see right here, those are all the plastic clips which I removed from the engine compartment, and those screws from right here are mounted right here at the top of the front bumper in the middle of the car. So as you can see, this is where they are mounted, and you'll have to use a Torx 13 to remove them. After that, you'll have another plastic piece like this one from the left side mounted in the right side. And also, don't forget all of these rubber pieces which you'll have to remove in order for you to have access to the screws. After that, you'll have another big plastic part mounted right here in the left side of the vehicle. So also don't forget to remove it, because otherwise you won't be able to remove the screws and the bumper completely out of the car. Then what I recommend you all to do is to go right here underneath the front bumper, and you'll have to remove all of these 8mm screws which are securing the front bumper mounted to the undershield of the car. After that, you'll have to go on each side of the front bumper, and you'll have to turn the steering wheel and the wheel into the opposite direction to create more space to have access to remove the 3 screws which are securing the dust protection of the wheel mounted to the front bumper. And after that, you'll have to pull it just a little bit to the exterior, and you'll have 2 more screws which are securing the bumper to the front fenders. And you'll also have to remove those 2 screws to remove the front bumper completely out of the car. And you'll have to do the exact same thing on the other side, because everything is exactly the same on each side. So as you can see, I also removed all the screws which are securing the front bumper mounted to the car on this side. After that, what you'll have to do, if your car is an M packet, if it's an M style BMW, you'll have to remove these covers from the fog lights, and you'll have to remove them completely out of the vehicle. And then you'll have to remove also this closed plastic thing. You'll have to remove it, and underneath you should normally have one more plastic clip which is securing the front bumper mounted to the undershield of the car. So as you can see, I already removed it on this car, and you'll have to remove it from the other side also. So you'll have to do the exact same thing on each side. Okay everybody, after remove all of these things, you will be able to remove the bumper completely out of the vehicle. Very simple and easy. So also, one more thing which I recommend you all to do is to not pull very hard from the front bumper, because you'll still have some wiring connectors behind it, for example from the fog lights and from the parking sensors, and you don't want to break those wiring. You'll have to pull it just a little bit in the front of the vehicle, and after that you'll have to disconnect the wiring from behind it, and then you'll be able to pull it completely out of the vehicle and move it in any way you want. As you can see, I removed all the wiring connectors from behind the bumper, and now I'm able to put it away and install the front lip or the front splitter, doesn't matter how you want to call it, back on the front bumper. And right here are the connectors which are going to the fog lights and also which are going to the parking sensors. You'll have to disconnect all of these connectors, and after that you'll be able to remove it completely out of the vehicle and move it in any way you want it. So as you can see, I'm going to install it right here at the bottom of this front bumper. I'm going to secure it with some metal screws and some washers just to make sure that it will not fall out even at any high speed or if it's hitting something very easy. So for example, in my case, because I'm alone, and probably you will also be alone when you're going to do this job, I recommend you all to use some double adhesive tape, which will help you to secure it on the front bumper just a little bit, just temporarily, until you will find the perfect way, until you will find the perfect fit on how to install it on the front bumper completely and with the metal screws. So for example, I'm going to put the double adhesive tape over the front splitter, and after that I'm going to stick it to the bumper just to secure it, just to align everything in the way I want to be, and after that I'm going to drill the holes and everything will be perfectly in this way. So from here, just follow what I'm doing because it's very safe, it's very easy, and the most important thing is that you can do it alone. Okay everybody, so as you can see, I temporarily fitted the front splitter on the front bumper, and this is how everything is looking. This is the final product which I'm going to install it and which I'm going to secure it over the front bumper. Just look at the lines, just look at the distance. I measured the distance with the camera turned off. I measured with the roulette or with any measurement tool, and as you can see, it's equal, it's perfectly, is the equal size on each side. So this is also what you have to do, because you don't want to install it in the wrong way or in a corner. You don't want to push it too much or too less. So you have to secure, you have to align everything perfectly, and only after that you can go ahead and drill the holes and mount it temporarily or mount it permanently on the front bumper. In my opinion, I think this front splitter is changing completely the look of the car and is looking perfectly and is looking very good on this car. And I also recommend all, if you have the money and if you want to do something different on your car, to buy a front splitter like this or a front lip like this and install it on your car, because as you can see, it's not difficult, it's very easy. It will take you a little bit until you will remove everything, but eventually the final product will be so good to watch. So right here I already installed all the screws and all the washers which are going to secure the front lip or the front splitter permanently to the front bumper. And if you don't like it, you can always remove the metal screws and the front splitter will come out from the bumper. And right here, this is the final product of the car. I installed the bumper and the splitter back on the car, so this is how everything is looking. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.